Online Privacy Protection Act. This channel is not to be viewed by children under the age left off. We found out that basically this whole area was a trap. One of our own guys sold us out, and we just, that week's episode, you'll already understand what happened. So now we're in the carpool and we're trying to get the heck out of here. Let's get to it. Now, charging station. Watch this. This access panel appears to serve as a user interface for the motor pool's charging grid. A small display and a backlit key. Judging by what you can see on the display, it looks like the whole system has been password locked. We need to enter our password. What was the password? No. Powerful links. Got it. Hit it. Password accepted. Please select categories below. Help, system setup, diagnostics, about. Search system for something you can use. A few minutes of sifting through the menu screens is enough to convince you of two things. One, that the designers of the system value flexibility over security, and two, the firmware itself is way more powerful than a typical end user would need. With a flip of a few switches and the disengagement of a few safeties, you could probably melt the entire grid down. You could even do it from a distance if you're router control to your PDA first. Alright, hit it. With a flip of a few switches, you reroute the system to accept your PDA as an input. In theory, you should now be able to overload the motor pool's charging units with a touch of a button. You're about to see what's about to go down. Overload. Oh boy. Yeah. We can now overload this. Like a powder keg. Now, you're about to understand why this is so important. Now, let me see. Can I... Boop. Oh, this is good. Watch this. Boop. See, with this, we can just damage them without even getting anywhere near them. As long as we got line of sight. So what have I been doing this week, these last few weeks? Well, a lot's been going down, honestly. Just, where do I even begin? Just finding out. Well, I had to look after AJ, and then there was the whole thing with my aunt who was staying over, so... What? Did I accidentally hit a button? So, there was like all that went down, and, well, a lot happened. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. We need to get the heck out of here. Now. There. We need to make our way down. Now, using those cars might be useful, but basically I had to look after my nephew. We had to look after my nephew. He actually was playing Rayman 2 on my Vita. Not gonna lie, it was actually kind of cute. He needed my help, and it was nice of him to, actually, play the game. It was like a nice little bonding experience, honestly. It was nice. So, he played a bit of that. I've actually been playing the Vita a bit more lately, because I've been playing Muramasa Rebirth. If you haven't played Muramasa, it is a fun game. I highly recommend you play it. Oh crap. Okay, so you need to make sure you have a line of sight on these guys. Oh, if we had those cars, we could have detonated them. But this actually saves us a whole lot of trouble. Oh, we could have done some serious damage. Okay, if we can actually get our guys here. So, really, a whole lot of stuff happened this week. I mean, if you weren't paying attention to the news, just hearing about, like, the online pirate sites, like Kim Cartoon stuff being taken out, I'm sad. I used that site when I was younger to watch cartoons. I mean, I don't anymore, but trying to find like decent sites to watch decent shows is just necessary at this point, considering that most streaming services really don't honestly provide that good of a service, you know? Just like, even if you take out pirate sites like that, it's, oh god! Oh crap. I completely forgot that those guys were there. Decent chunk of them in there, we could detonate these cars. They are just lining themselves up right now. Oh no! We gotta get some guys here. Now. Boop. Boop. And boop. Huh. Okay, we gotta get our guy out of here. Move to the cars. I really hope that the stream's coming in okay, guys. The internet's just been a little bit choppy, so I apologize on that in advance. Okay, now let's try this. Tractor, you're up. Afterwards, move up here. That way we'll be in earshot, a shot in order to get to the boat. Now, what's a bit? Oh crap! Did I just? Man. Either that was a fart or I will deal with this in a bit. When I... Ah, man, please do not tell me this. I think I just did. Okay, we gotta take those guys out fast. Oh, okay. Let's get to the boathouse. I don't think we're actually going to be able to make it. At least Coach could be able to do something. Qui, you're up. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Okay, that'll work. So yeah, honestly, a lot has not been going on, actually. I gotta check to see if the mic is okay. Long story short, my headset tends to be a bit finicky, so I have to basically fiddle around with it in case, so make sure that I can actually, voice. Follow. Okay, good, that doesn't take AP. Let's get the hell out of here. The pirate beams a bright smile at you. Ah, you return! And the lovely Senior Inspector Kui is with you. Are you ready to go, my friend? Get the hell out of here. There are patrol boats on their way. He throws his head back and laughs. Marine region patrol boats wallow like pigs in crap. We will run circles around them. Get to it then. Go! Jomo offers her a mocking half bow, leans into the drunken mistake, and punches a button. The entire boat begins to vibrate as the craft's engines roar to life. Best climb in and buckle yourselves down then. This will be a bumpy ride. Something. Can this? Okay, good. I had to check the microphone. My headset tends to be a bit finicky. Okay, we got out of there. Huh. Water lashes your face as Jomo opens the drunken mistake's throttle. The boat bounces over the surface of the water like a skipping stone, half jolting you out of your seat every time it splashes down. Jomo's voice roars out over the din in a sing-song cadence, joyously barking out a song in Indonesian. I am not singing this. Aku Seondrong Kapitan Me Punyai Pendag Panjang. He pumps his fist into the air, vigorously swinging some imaginary object overhead. Kalau perjalanan prok Aku Seondrong Kapitan. If anyone understands Indonesian, can you translate this for me? Please? I have no idea what the heck he's singing. Well, he sounds happy. Jomo is happy. You must all join in celebrating his triumph. Our pursuers are shaken, thrown from our trail like a bucket of piss from a poor man's window. Now your glorious Capitan will have you back in your impound yard where you will feast and drink to his success. We hold up a hand. Wait, the impound yard is compromised. Crate's people might even have it surrounded already. We can't go back there. She's right. Lamb was a mole, a part of Crate's conspiracy. They're gonna know everything that he did. Jomo nods, a grave look on his face. I know a place, somewhere that the HKPF cannot approach by land, sea, or air. Jomo will take you there, and then he will try very hard to talk his way out of suffering the consequences. Right, Lamb Soul has been a mole for Crate this whole time. I'm mad, but I'm not surprised. So what is Crate planning? The Ben Teng. The drunken mistake's turbocharged motors churn out through the open water, leaving a trail of frothy sea behind you. The Aberdeen dock quickly recedes into the distance, and Jomo powers you steadily deeper into international waters. In the back of the boat, Kui stands alone, one hand cupped over her ear, shouting into her comlink. You can't make out what she's saying over the roar of the drunken mistake's engines, but from the expression on her face, it isn't going well. Jomo throttles down the engines, nervously staring into the water just beyond the speedboat's hull. You soon discover why. Sea mines. With careful precision, the pirate steers the nimble craft around them, aided only by his skill and a handful of Indonesian curses. As Jomo pilots you through the minefield, the jagged shape in the distance begins to grow larger. It's huge, a slab-like ship surrounded by a number of smaller vessels. Grinning, the pirate steers you straight ahead to join them. A pirate ship? You step on a inverted barge with unsteady legs. The deck rocks with the rolling motion of the waves, and you can hear the slap of water against the hull below your feet. The air here is the sweat of sailors and the sweet aroma of roasting amberjack. Welcome aboard the Bang Tang, the jewel of the Lo Ho Joha fleet. He flashes you a brilliant smile. You will be safe here, safer than you were in the impound yard in here or at your mother's teat. Nothing enters these waters without the Captain Utama's permission. Created people don't need to enter the water to hurt us. They have an aircraft and drones at their disposal. Oh ho? And this worries you? Take it from me, Sengshan. It shouldn't. Jumbo swings his arm out in a grand sweeping gesture. Look around you. See for yourself. In the distance, a cluster of enormous guns rises above the Bang Tank's deck. Heavy artillery coupled with a group of old modeled Ares CWIS systems. Millions of new yen worth of restricted military hardware all mounted to a creaking barge with the resale value of a mid-range sedan. The seabed beneath your feet is littered with the carcasses of countless drones and aircraft. He pumps his arms excitedly, miming the action of a cannon firing on an airborne target. They all met their doom to the roar of the Ben Tank's mighty guns. Sheets of flying lead tore wings from fuselages, ripped through cockpits, shredded parachutes to tattered rags. And the waters that she protects are no safer for enemies. Envision a seabed far beneath your feet. He sweeps his arm low toward the waves in the far horizon. New life springs from the bones of patrol craft, coral of 1,000 hues, sprouting like wheat from the bloated bodies of those fools who dare to trespass here. Our minds make short work of those who approach by sea. An elvish crewman steps forward and claps a hand onto the orc's shoulder. His voice rises out in a breathy rumble. Jumbo speaks the truth, Shadowrunner. Nothing can approach a ship and live. I don't doubt it. That's some impressive hardware you got over there. His smile broadens. Perceptive. I like that. Captain Utama's waiting for you below decks. In your place, I would not keep her waiting long. Jomo favors the pirate with a nod. Tiong speaks the truth, friends. Captain Utama is a delightful woman, possessed of many virtues, but patience is not one of them. We should be on our way. What about my crew? They will wait for you in that rusted hulk that you call a home, the one that the corporate people towed here. He jerks a thumb over his shoulder. It's over there. The Defiance is here? But she's in Seaworthy. How did you... I made some calls. Gui rubs her temples, squinting. She looks exhausted. Means how much freight you can move with a tugboat and a couple of industrial lifting airframes. Must be nice being able to call in favors from a megacorp on a whim. It didn't happen on a whim, believe me. My relationship with corporate is beyond strained at the moment. You can talk with your friends later. Now go to Utama and be quick about it. I'll tell you this for your own good. He's right. Wait for me at the Defiance. We'll catch up after I'm done with the tour. As you say, my friend. He taps a cigarette out of the pack of his breast pocket. I shall inspect the Defiance to see if anything was damaged during transit. Jumbo gives you a nod. Kui, Sengjan, you're with me. We have a captain to meet. A pirate's life for me. Well, looks like most of our old crew's still here. That's good. Let's go talk to the captain first and take care of this now. Nice place, though. Still can't believe Lam sold us all out, but I'm not surprised. A weathered troll with a relaxed posture and a commanding presence dominates the cabin. Her face is serious, but her dual-colored eyes gives a glint of curiosity as she runs them over you. It is my honor to introduce you to Captain Utama, our most gracious and benevolent host. Jomo bows deeply. My captain, I thank you for generous hospitality. I remain your humble servant and offer my deepest respect. She steps forward and places a gnarled hand on Jomo's shoulder. Stray your damn back, Jomo. Pay your respect if you must, but I have no use for men who bow and scrape. Jomo's back snaps straight, and he hurriedly retreats to his original position. His smile remains as relaxed as ever, but you can't help but notice the bead of perspiration that traces its way down his forehead. The captain shifts her gaze to you, studying your face through the eyes the color of dirty ice. A smile slowly creeps across her face, twisting the scar across her lips into a second grin. As for you, Shadowrunner, you are welcome aboard the Bang 10. Mind my rules, and you may stay here for as long as you wish. We appreciate your hospitality, Captain Utama. You're doing us a tremendous favor. Joel's scarred lips twitch upward in amusement. I do you no favor, my boy. My hospitality was brought and paid for, not given. Look to your friend. She wrote the check. Savor this moment, Sang-Shan. You're looking at the end result of me calling in every last of my favors with corporate. The Scarlet Troll smile bronze. My hospitality is not given, Shadowrunner. It is rented. Something we must discuss. I'm listening. She rests her hand on her hips. This is my ship. Your friend here paid for a passage, yes, but if you prove to be a disruptive presence on this vessel, I will not hesitate to have you tossed aboard. Unless you relish the idea of swimming with awakened sharks and active minds, you will mind your manners during your stay. Don't worry, I'll stay out of your sailor's hair. I certainly hope so. You wouldn't be the first guest I've had to put over the side. All the splashing, the screaming, it's quite distracting to the men working on deck. They won't make a peep, Captain Utama, I promise. This is going to be a home for the foreseeable future, Sang-Shan. We've got nowhere else to go, and I'm fresh out of strings to pull. We give Mitsuhama something that they can use, something irrefutable, or we resign ourselves to life on the open sea. We find something that we can use. That's right, we do. And we start with Lance PDA. Meet me in my command trailer. We're gonna crack that thing, and we're gonna find some answers. Alright. And with that, I think I'll call it here for today, because I know it's a short episode and all, but I want to at least keep this short. Anyway, I'm Dragon King Mark, and next I'll explore the Bang Tang, see what we can do, talk with everybody, and see what we can pull from Lamb's PDA. Don't expect a stream next Saturday, though. AJ's staying over again. Although hopefully Sunday possibly will be good, assuming the weather holds up. Anyway, see ya.